Hey guys, welcome to the channel.
And to another episode of
Mama, check this out.
Alright, Keaton, what are we going to be doing today?
Today we're going to be making a map inspired by me and Mama's favorite video game, Skyrim!
So I've been playing Skyrim for probably about a year, and then recently I introduced Caden to it.
Yeah, I died many times.
That's okay, but it's definitely now our favorite game. And we've been very inspired by Skyrim to do a lot of fun projects together, like building cardboard armor,
Yeah.
sword fighting, exploring outside, making like little forts and adventuring and things like that.
And today I'm going to make a cool fantasy map to hang in my room.
And it's gonna be awesome. So you can really do this at home. You don't need a ton of supplies.
Well, you kind of need a ruler, 2 pencils, and paper to write your ideas on.
Yes, write your ideas of the names and like areas that you want to put on your map before actually writing on your pretty paper. And by pretty paper, I mean this heavyweight watercolor paper, which is gonna look really cool. And we're going to stain it with coffee. And it's
Because that one makes it look old. I hate coffee, so this is good.
This is the only thing Caden thinks is a good use for coffee.
Yes.
I might drink the leftovers. Let's get our coffee.
Mama.
Let's get our coffee and we'll get some staining done. So, we'll put our paper here, and then this is what I'm thinking we're gonna do. We're gonna just pour a little bit. I have a feeling this is gonna make a huge mess.
It's going to make you mad. Is that why you have the toilet paper?
It's paper towel. But yeah, that's why.
Toilet paper? Hi, Delta.
Hi, Delta. This is Delta. She's our cutie cat. Okay, ready? Let's put it in the middle of the table. Thankfully, this is not hot coffee. Please don't do this with hot coffee.
It will burn your skin.
Let's do
No,
it
Delta.
with our
don't
fingers.
take it.
Can you
Ah,
flip it over and do the other side? This is kind of fun, actually. It smells so good. How can you not like coffee?
Coffee gives me a headache.
You know, I was allergic to coffee for years, and I still drink it every day.
Aren't you not supposed to?
When you're allergic to something, yes, you're not supposed to drink it, but
Why are you crumpling it?
to make it look old.
Oh.
Because it's watercolor paper, it's really, really absorbent, but it doesn't make the paper like
Soaking wet.
exactly. So see, watercolor paper is important. And then you have these nice little cracks and crevices that'll soak up the color in certain places. And please be gentle. Unravel it and then crumple it again, just like that. Yep. Okay, that's probably pretty good. So now look, we've got a little bit of a
Papyrus.
and this is gonna dry, and as it dries it'll get darker and darker. So we're gonna let this dry on this board like this, and we're gonna put another board on top. Because it's a watercolor paper, it'll shrink and it'll like buckle and curl up on the edges if you don't put something on top. So we're gonna put something on top, and while we're doing that,
We're gonna write stuff on a piece of paper.
all of the landmarks and things that we want to put on our map. Let your imagination run wild. So let's let this dry and then we'll work on our names. Okay, so we are back from brainstorming and we've got some cool names. Did about 10 minutes of names from our own imagination, and then we got a little bit tired and our brain started to hurt, so we went to a fantasy name generator. And these are some of the names we came up with. First of all, we had to figure out a name for our world. And we went through a bunch of names and we found one that we like.
Naraloth.
Very cool. And then these are some of the names that we came up with, partly from our imagination, partly from the name generator. Do you want to read some of them off?
Giant's Cave.
Dragon Tower,
Riverdale.
Sable Island,
Burning Sands.
Canehorn Castle,
Honeywood Farm.
Fenclyde.
Failburn River.
Okay, so yeah, this is our list of names. Our papyrus is almost dry, and we're gonna get some markers and things like that to color the mountains and the rivers and like all of that thing. And we're gonna put like a compass in the corner. That's kind of what I'm thinking. What do you think?
Yeah.
And so, but first, before we do any of that, we're going to draw it in pencil. So if we need to erase anything, we can erase it and not ruin it. And then after that, we'll go over it with like,
Get an extra pencil. Just for good measure.
or for your helper.
You get the broken pencil from school.
Oh, thanks. So we're gonna take our pencils, sharpen them up, and then we're gonna start drawing where we want everything in our map. So I think we're gonna put the title. Where do you want the title? Right at the top here? So for the compass, we just got this like glass, and we're gonna just trace around.
That's gonna be a big compass.
That, and then
Put north, south, and eastern.
north,
South, east, west.
west, and then we need the arrow thing we do. So like this thing, you know. I think it's okay. And then we can put some like little lines. Do you like that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then the name of our, how about we put the name right up here? Or?
Yeah.
Okay, what is it? Narrowlaw. Should I do it in fancy writing?
Yeah.
The mountain range we can do with the pen because
It's basically just upside down triangle.
it doesn't take rocket science. So I've got 2 different thicknesses of pen. Okay, so how about you take this one? And then we'll draw little upside down triangles for mountains.
Put your mountain size.
What about this one? Look at this one. That's super sideways.
So what?
So what? It gives it character.
Perfect.
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 Now, what was our mountain range called again?
Mount Mama.
That's nice. Do I get my own mountain? Let's think of something cold. How about the gray mountain?
Sure.
The gray. I like that. Where are we gonna put our capital city? You have to design the coat of arms. Ooh, I like that. That's really cool.
There's a big coastline.
Should we make an island in the ocean?
Sure.
Sable Island. Tiny island out in the coastline of
Well,
Narrowlaw.
it's not that tiny. You do it in fancy writing.
I love that. That's so cool, Kaden.
We need like a little town. I think
A river? Oh yeah, a river that runs through. Okay, so we're gonna keep sketching out our map now that we plotted out everywhere where we're gonna put things. We're gonna keep sketching it out with our fancy markers. Cue the time lapse. Okay, so we spent about an hour on this and now it's finally done. We are super thrilled with it.
Yeah.
And here it is. It looks pretty cool. And we definitely got all into our imagination about what these places could look like and be like to
Yeah.
travel there, what kind of food that they have in
Yeah.
certain places.
I want Dawnfield's traditional food to be pumpkin pie.
Ooh, yeah, totally. Visit Dawnfable for the best pumpkin pie around. What do they grow at Caldon Farm, you think?
Cows.
Yeah. This one, I'm pretty sure that that's inspired from your best friend.
Maybe.
If you are in trouble, you're getting chucked into Burning Sands Wasteland. Marooned there forever.
And you just have to live.
You have to survive.
It
Like
takes you about 5 days to get through the whole entire thing. Very fast, 'cause you have to go through all the mountains.
That's the fun thing about imagination. You can just make stuff up and imagine things and it's so much fun. Well, that's basically it for today's project. It was a ton of fun. We're gonna go hang up in Caden's room and it's gonna look pretty awesome. And we're probably going to do some more fantasy inspired, crafty kind of projects.
We might even take a picture of both of us playing
Skyrim.
Skyrim, yeah.
Yes.
Leave a like if you want us to do Skyrim video.
Thank you for watching today's video and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye-bye!
Mark!
What up, broskies? This is your host, Kaden. I have triangles around my face.
Alright, Caden, what are we...
Most people spell island wrong. It's I-L-A-N-D.
No!
Yes?
Most people spell island wrong, including Caden. Let your...
Don't copy our world name, please.
It's our world. Thank you for watching the video.
And subscribe. And ring the bell.
And ring the bell. And stay tuned for lots more videos. See you later.